Hey, subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to ring that bell. So when I come up with new videos, you get notifications so you don't miss a video. Like this video. It's a chicken soup, but it's more. It's a whole meal. I love these soups. Like you make this soup, you got a meal. One pot, beautiful, easy cleanup, easy dinner. And it's healthy and nutritious. It's a chicken soup. Kind of like in the Puerto Rican style. But it's also healthy. And there's no chicken in it. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, I got something else to tell you. I got a Shopify store with all kinds of stuff in it. Check that out. That's awesome. Hey, I pinned the first comment as a link to the Shopify store. Got all kinds of stuff in there. T-shirts, sweatshirts, coffee mugs, baseball caps. You name it, I got it. Check it out. I appreciate it. All right, back to the video. And let's get cooking. Okay, now this is a Spanish dish, so the first thing we have to do is make sofrito. But even before we do that, I have to do something else special. I have here angel hair pasta. Terrific. I got 4 ounces. I'm going to cook this up in some boiling salted water, and that's for the soup. That goes in later, but I like to get it done early, finish. This is going to cook for about 4 or 5 minutes. I want it cooked. Otherwise, it's going to absorb all the broth from the soup. So I want to cook before I add it to the soup. I want to give it some flavor. So I make sure, okay, I got 2 teaspoons here of salt. I throw it in the water. I'm going to add my pasta. I'm going to give it a good mix. I'm going to cook this just 4 or 5 minutes. Next, I have to make sofrito. I love sofrito. It's like a seasoning, but it's Spanish seasoning, but it's not like a dry seasoning. It's a seasoning that has peppers, both red and green, onion, lots of garlic. Look at that. Look at that garlic. Beautiful. And tomato. Now, traditionally, this is all almost like pureed. I'm not going to do that. I don't like that for the soup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finely dice all these vegetables. I think that'll give me some texture in the soup. And I like it. I like the way it looks better in the soup. And I'll still get that flavor. And then I'm going to use this. Hey, it's a nice chopper. Hey, how you doing? I buy this stuff on Amazon all the time. On Amazon affiliate. It's terrific. You buy stuff on Amazon. You see in the description, I have a link. You buy stuff on Amazon, I get a little commission, and you get some good stuff to buy. So check it out. Okay, very good. Check that out. Everything gets chopped in here. Onions, peppers, tomatoes. Very nice, very quick, very easy. Check that out. It's fantastic. Okay, that's pretty good. Hey, sofrito. So this pasta is done. Beautiful. I'm going to strain it, then I'm going to rinse it because I don't want too much like starch. It's going to cloudy up that soup. I don't want that. I just want the noodles. So I'm going to strain it, rinse it, and set it aside. I'll use that later. Okay, now I got to start with the vegetables. I got to cut up a lot of fresh vegetables. Not a lot, but I got to cut up some fresh vegetables. I'm going to use some carrots. Very nice. Potato. I tell you, this is a meal. It's a meal all in one soup, so you got to have some kind of carbs in there. If you have only vegetables, maybe you're going to have a 100-calorie dinner. You'll be hungry afterwards. Don't be hungry. Eat a potato. And then I have corn, another carb. Very good, complex carb. I'm going to throw some corn in there. I got fresh corn. It has more flavor, so if you're going to saute, use fresh corn. If you're just going to add corn at the end, you can use frozen or you can use even canned. But I like the flavor of the fresh. And it's available this month. Okay, so very good. And because this is like a meal, I don't want to cut these too small. So I'm going to do is just going to slice them about a half-inch thick. That's kind of nice. About a half-inch dice. Alright, that's a nice dice. Just peel off all the leaves. These little threads are called the silk. Okay. You want to take that off. Very nice. And then just run your knife along the corn, along the cob. Just cut off that corn. Hey, there's your vegetables. I love using this pan because it's really wide and it's got a big surface on the bottom. Not traditional pan for making a soup, but I like it because the ingredients are getting sauteed in here and it's easy to saute a pan like this than to use a pan that's very deep. So, I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of olive oil. Okay, I'm going to cook this sofrito down for about 4 or 5 minutes so it's nice and cooked. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. You see how this, like a lot of the water has come out of the sofrito, and the sofrito is nice and flavorful. Now we're going to add our vegetables. I give this another 5 minutes to kind of cook a little bit. Bay leaf. Very nice seasoning. Comes in a leaf. Now, the trick with the bay leaf is that you can't eat these, right? They're non-digestible. You can't eat these. So if you put them in the soup, guess what? At the end of the cooking, before you serve the soup, you got to take them out. Okay, so a couple of bay leaves. Hey, I got 6 cups of homemade chicken broth. It's not really chicken broth though. It's made from vegetables. If you scroll down the directions, I'll put a link to a video that has how to make this. It's a video on how to make this broth, vegetable broth. Otherwise, just go to the store and buy vegetable broth. It's hard to buy this like clear one. Usually they come like brown, which is a roasted vegetable broth, which is okay. I just like the clear one better. It looks a little nicer, that's all. Goya, sazon, wonderful stuff. It's got what's called annatto in it, which is going to act as a yellow color. Ooh, give us a little flavor, but also a little yellow color. This sazon is awesome. That's what gives the Spanish soup a unique, wonderful flavor. Hey, that's fantastic. I don't have any kind of stock in Goya, but I love this sazon. Wonderful. All right, so I'm going to simmer this soup about 45 minutes. Ooh, then I'm going to put the noodles inside. Take the bay leaves out. Don't forget that. Don't eat the bay leaves. It'll choke on that. Okay, so I take the bay leaves out, put the noodles in. Wow, this is going to be fantastic. You can start to smell already. Wonderful stuff. Okay, I'll see you in 45 minutes. I'm going to go watch TV. Fantastic. Okay, hey, it's been 45 minutes. The soup smells, the whole house smells fantastic. Unbelievable. I want to show you something. Very important. Remember we put 2 bay leaves inside, right? There's one, okay? And here's the other one. Make sure you get them out. And then, shut the fire off. Here I have 1 bunch of cilantro. And you see what I did? I buy cilantro, wash it off, and I wrap it in a damp paper towel. Just damp. Then I put in a plastic bag, and then I store it like that. You can store in the refrigerator 3-4 days, it'll be absolutely fine. Okay, we're going to need about a cup of cilantro. Maybe a little less. Just this is a small bunch, so you got a nice small bunch of cilantro. And then you're going to chiffonade. How do you chiffonade? You roll it up a little bit like that. You hold it and you slice it as thin as possible. Okay, chiffonade of cilantro. I throw that into my soup. Hey, remember those noodles? They go in as well. I'm going to use a fork and really squeeze some juice out of this lime. See, I move the fork around while I squeeze the lime, and it breaks up all the membranes inside. It gives me a nice... Okay, and that's about 2 teaspoons already. I don't even need to use a whole lime. 2 teaspoons is enough. Hey, I'm not making a lime soup here. It's a chicken soup. I just want to finish it with a little lime, really good. The soup is rich. Has corn in it, that's rich. And carrots, a little sweet. So I want to also put a little lime to make a nice balanced flavor. Check out that chicken soup. That looks fantastic. Wow. Smells terrific. That's fantastic. Wonderful. Delicious. Just put this in the middle of the table and go to town. It's like a dinner. It's like a meal in one pot. Wonderful. Easy. Delicious. Okay, so if you like this chicken soup, have a different one. Another one. It's chicken. It's chickenless, like this one, but totally different. Check it out. Chicken soup. My other video. And I'll see you there. Wow. Hold 1 second. Unbelievable. That's going to be good. Nice dinner tonight.